Hey guys, I'm here with Bill Salus. He's one of the all-stars here that are going to be at the Prophecy Conference. One of the things about Bill Salus, he is on the cutting edge. He brought to light in prophecy the whole Psalm 83 scenario, and he broke. How many years ago was that?
2008.
2008. So Bill is going to be here teaching. So Bill, why don't you tell the audience kind of what you're going to go over, what you're going to be teaching and preaching on?
Oh, sure, Brandon. I've got two sessions I'll be teaching on. The first one's going to be From Here to Eternity.
Oh, nice.
I've completed a 5-book and 5 DVD series.
Wow.
The Now Prophecies, the Next Prophecies, the Last Prophecies, the Final Prophecies, and the Millennium Prophecies.
Nice.
Books with teaching DVDs. To take the reader or the viewer from now, what could happen without conditions, prophecies are already stage setting, on through the tribulation, on through the Messianic kingdom, and on into the eternal order, on into forever. So from now into forever, into eternity.
Nice.
That's the first one. I'm trying to do that in 45 or 50 minutes, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. You're going to want to see how we do that one.
Yeah, right.
And then the next one I'm going to be talking about I've got a new book coming out on the 75th anniversary of Israel on May 14th.
That's going to be great.
Of this year, called The Future War Prophecies.
Nice.
And I'm doing it a little different than some of my other books, where I'm actually looking at what's God's purpose for this war, what's God's intervention in this war. In some of the wars, of course, he'll be intervening.
That's gonna be
so a little different camera angle than some of the stuff I've written before.
Right.
Future War Prophecies, dealing heavily with the Middle East. I'll be talking about the Elam prophecy of Jeremiah chapter 49, destruction of Damascus in Isaiah 17, Psalm 83, the Arab-Israeli final conflict war, Ezekiel 38, of course. Many of your viewers are probably familiar with that. And then I'm going to get into the couple of wars with the seals, the fiery red horsemen, getting into the war in heaven with Michael and the archangel, and when Satan gets cast out.
Oh, nice.
Armageddon, and then I also get into the Magog invasion after the end of the millennium, and I explain why that's not the Magog invasion in Ezekiel 38.
Right.
So there's roughly, I've got probably 18 or 20 chapters in that book. It's a couple more to go as we shoot this right now.
Man, that is exciting. Let me ask you this. A lot of believers are coming up to us. I don't know if they say this to you, but they say it to me. They say, Brandon, I didn't think I would see all of this. I didn't think that I would see the transgender thing. I wouldn't see all this apostasy in the church. Why do you think the Lord has us here still?
Well, I've asked this question many times, especially related to, in prayer to God, especially related to some of the prophecies in the Middle East, the war prophecies, Psalm 83 and sort of those types of things.
Right.
And I said, God, when are you going to curse those that curse Israel? Because Genesis 12:3, that's part of God's foreign policy. I'll bless those who bless Abraham on through to his descendants. I'll curse those who curse him. I would pray this quite feverishly for several years. And then finally, a couple years back, I got this still small voice or thought, I'll say. I feel it was from the Lord. He said, well, Bill, what part of I'm a long-suffering God don't you understand?
Ooh, yeah.
And I realized, hey, we can't put the prophetic calendar forward.
Yeah.
It's on God's timing.
Amen.
And then at the time I was doing that, I was paying attention to the supernatural evangelism the Lord was doing in Iran. The dreams, visions, miracles, and healings. Iran's the fastest growing evangelical population in the world, still presently, converting from Islam or the disenfranchised into Christianity.
Yeah.
So I personally think it's God's long-suffering, his enduring mercies.
Okay.
But I also don't think there's a whole lot of time left.
Yeah.
But there are still a lot of pre-tribulation prophecies that could find fulfillment. Obviously, the rapture's at the top of that list.
Right.
But the church might see some of those.
Yeah.
And a lot of those would be involving the wars I'm writing about in my new book.
Yeah. Amen. So we know that the rapture is imminent. We can go at any point in time. But if we're here a little bit longer, how do believers prepare for the times that we're in?
Yeah, we need to redeem the time. It's short. We're on borrowed time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of loved ones who don't know the Lord. The stage is being set. We're seeing all these Bible prophecies converging. That's a perfect time for us to go ahead and put forward the biblical narrative and the prophetic perspective, because people are getting disenfranchised with the secular worldview, the fake news, and the censored media.
Good point.
The wokeness that's going on.
Right.
So we get to a position where we say, look, the Bible had a lot to say about the very things that's concerning you and troubling you, and just let them know that Jesus is going to come get us real soon. Try to get them on board with Jesus. So that we don't, because once we're gone, Brandon, as you know, we can't reach our loved ones anymore.
That's true. Good point. Well, we're looking forward to hearing from you, my friend. Always good seeing you. Thanks for being on our interview.
Thanks, Brandon.
All right.